Mario Kart World is in a weird situation right now, from fans expecting DLC to some players being mixed about the core game design, and even some racers migrating to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But with this game being 4 months old and counting, is this just player fatigue, or should Nintendo be stepping up their game for Mario Kart World? How's it going, everyone? My name is Bearsy, and today we're going to be looking at Mario Kart World in its current state, what we could expect, and will this game actually prevail? Let's discuss. So to get started, we have to look at the previous installment of Mario Kart World, that being Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was a very strong game, speaking that it's 11 years old. We have seen a ton of tracks, fan favorites such as Electrodrome, N64 Rainbow Road, and Sherbetland, characters such as the Koopa Kids and Lakitu, and also a very strong battle mode within 8 Deluxe. And to enlighten the pot even more, Nintendo has revealed something that a ton of us fans were not expecting: the Booster Course Pass, which brought us a ton of fan favorite tracks and characters from the series. Tracks such as Wii Rainbow Road and characters such as Pauline would strengthen the lifespan of this game even more, with 6 waves in total. But something started to happen with 8 Deluxe after Wave 6. Player fatigue really did sit in with a ton of fans, and we all wanted something new. But after a very long wait, we all received something so anticipated that none of us would ever expect. And that would be a brand new reveal for a Mario Kart title called Mario Kart World, which was revealed for the first time ever on January 16th of 2025. And after 11 long years, the long anticipated wait was over. We did not have to sit around guess when the next Mario Kart title was going to be launching, not on the Nintendo Switch 1. No. This was even a bigger announcement. Mario Kart World was going to be a launch title on the highly anticipated Nintendo Switch 2. And this combo right here just honestly shocked the entire, Nintendo fan base and the Mario Kart fan base. The fact that we're getting 2 long anticipated items, releasing simultaneously alongside each other is what really made fans more hyped than ever to actually get their hands on this. And with the full trailer set on April 2nd of 2025, we honestly, as a community, could not wait to get our hands on this. But after the uphill roller coaster that has been the reveal of Mario Kart World, once we actually did get our hands on this, things started to take a turn for the worst. The beginning of a downfall really did start to set in with Mario Kart World fans. The controversial $80 price tag is what really ticked fans off, and there was a huge outcry of it on the Nintendo Treehouse Live, telling Nintendo to essentially lower the price of Mario Kart World and the Nintendo Switch 2. But if I can find a clip of it, I'll actually throw it up here on screen for you guys, because that time was absolutely crazy. But besides the point, a lot of fan favorite characters did not actually make their return after seeing them within 8 Deluxe, that being Diddy Kong and Funky Kong. On top of it all, Nintendo has revealed a brand new gimmick for Mario Kart World, that being intermissions, which essentially allows you to go from point A to point B without any sort of loading screens. And with intermission tracks being a huge gimmick within Mario Kart World, Nintendo wanted to actually implement this into the multiplayer, which really made this a questionable multiplayer experience for a lot of us out there. And with Mario Kart World only having 32 courses, this was a huge step back from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. With that all being said, however, we have seen some good and also some bad things from Mario Kart World. And this whole situation right now with Mario Kart World is very weird. First off, Nintendo did listen to our outrage of 3-lap races appearing within the multiplayer scene for Mario Kart World. But that's not the only change that happened to Mario Kart World, with the overworld actually being more accessible to fans out there. The way that you can actually fast travel to any mission block or question mark block to make it so you can free roam wherever you want. And while receiving some good updates, the majority of us fans are still waiting for more content. Game modes, characters, tracks, you guys name it. Kind of like a Booster Course Pass 2, but within Mario Kart World. And with the Nintendo Direct that had Mario's 40th anniversary in it, the strange part is it didn't really have anything Mario Kart World related within that Nintendo Direct. And there's just like this weird disconnect period right now from Nintendo and its fan base. You know, everything just feels super awkward right now, which I don't even know how to feel about it. So with this awkward state that Mario Kart World is in, when could we actually see some DLC? And the word DLC is such a funny word because nowadays we all expect some sort of DLC for a video game. But right now, this is the biggest feedback from the community. You know, are we going to be receiving a new island? Are we going to be receiving new courses within the existing map? Or even more characters? You know, this could branch off to NPCs or fan favorites, you know, things like Diddy Kong and Funky Kong. But funny enough, talking about those two characters, there was supposed to be a DLC or a rumored DLC of a crossover between Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World. Now, we don't know what actual characters were going to be in there, but after seeing the voice actors credits in there, it's kind of apparent that we may see a DLC of Donkey Kong Bonanza with a crossover at some point. And with no signs of DLC from Mario's 40th anniversary, I'm expecting maybe some DLC during the February Direct, you know, if we actually get one. And this could actually be huge because not only could we see that crossover, but maybe a Booster Course Pass S type of feature, and also maybe some more quality of life features, maybe a separate playlist for 3-lap races, and maybe just an expanded overworld. And Mario Kart World is still fresh and new, but the biggest question is, will this actually prevail to something great? Right now, it's very hard to tell because there is no player count for either 8 Deluxe or World. You know, Mario Kart World could have a majority of the fan base and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe could have nothing, and vice versa. But DLC would definitely freshen up this game because not only would it attract new players, but returning fans who have previously, you know, migrated to 8 Deluxe would actually go to this game. And I want to talk about something real quick that I have seen online. You know, the quote, Nintendo forgot this game exists. You know, it does seem like that because of the whole awkward and weird vibe situation that they're going with. But they didn't forget about this game because if they did, you know, they wouldn't be posting tournaments on their Twitter. They wouldn't be posting anything else, you know, on their homepage. I just think right now it is still fresh and new, even though there is mixed reception from the community right now. The game is still fresh and new, and they want to actually, you know, make this game go as long as possible before adding content. Only time will tell with Mario Kart World right now. But personally, I think the game is doing relatively well. And even though it's in a very weird state as of right now, every game goes through this when it has a heavy user fan base to it, with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe being one of the most popular Mario Kart games to ever exist within the series. Mario Kart World really does have a long way to go before it can even top 8 Deluxe with its courses and fan favorite characters. But truth be told, this game is what we all have ever wanted, an open world Mario Kart game. And that is going to be it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I just want to thank you guys so much for the support on my first ever video here on this channel. It really does mean a lot, and I also have a secret for you guys at 1,000 subscribers. It's a high milestone, but I feel like it's a great way to actually propose a secret. Until then, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Just one hint for you guys. If you guys want to become a content creator, you're going to want to stay until I hit 1,000 subscribers. And then you guys can do whatever you want. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is Bear C signing off. Stay healthy, stay clean. Bye.